Okay, this is what I have to say about this, about the verdict of Amber Guyger, who was found guilty of murdering John Botham Jean. Okay, well the display that I saw in that courtroom made me sick to my stomach. Okay, first, like when she was found not guilty, like the black bailiff who came by her side and started running her fingers through her hair like some mammy, on a porch, and she was taking care of her slave master. That right there made me sick to my stomach, because I could guarantee you think she would do that with a black man if a black man was convicted? Like, that's another thing. If it was the other way around, this is a black man shooting, killing a white woman. You think he would be coddled by the black bailiff? You think Tammy Kemp or any judge, especially a black female judge, would have got off that bench, handed him a Bible and hugged him? Fuck no. This slave mentality that's displayed amongst our people makes me sicken, or just sickens me to my stomach. And it didn't matter that she's a judge and she's a judge and she's also a lawyer with a degree, because that goes to show you even those who have a higher education than some of us have that slave mentality. Because I could bet you some money, shit, I could bet my whole paycheck. I could bet my whole tomorrow's paycheck, if that was a black man, Tammy Kemp would have never ever hugged him. How many black men stood in front of her and she just badgered and lectured the hell out of them? How many black men stood in front of Tammy Kemp and she just condemned them, and she just talked about them like a dog? Do you actually think if that was a black man, do you think if that was a black man, or even a black woman, she would have got off the bench and came up there and hugged her? Fuck no. That would have never ever crossed her mind. Because I know all the brothers that she sent up the river, she didn't get off the bench and hug them and whispered in their ear, whatever she whispered in Amber's ear. She would have never done that. She would have never she wouldn't have handed them a Bible, telling like, "You gonna need this," and then read John 3:16 to them. Like, she would have never done that. This is the slave mentality that has been ingrained in the DNA of ADOS, and it don't have to do with the African descendants of slaves. Cause like Botham Jean, he was first generation, and his parents had that same type of mentality. His brother had said, "I hope nothing happens." His brother had said, said to Amber, "I hope nothing bad happens to you in jail," and then he got off the stand and hugged him. This is why they keep killing us. This is why they keep doing what they're doing. Because if it was the other way around, that white family would have never hugged a black man for killing a white person. Like, how many cases have you seen where like a black man murdered somebody white, and their family came off the stage and gave them a hug and say, "We forgive you"? Now, see, that's the problem with our people. We keep forgiving our murderers. We keep forgiving people who want to see us wiped off the face of the earth. We keep forgiving people who hate us just for being born. What have we ever done to white people for them to hate us like this? But yet you all still want to hug them and say, "We forgive you"? Like I said, that would have never happened if the person who was convicted was black. Cause the black family would automatically said, "Fuck that nigga, let him burn," and the black judge would have been like, "Fuck that nigga." I'm not like that. That would have never crossed her mind to hug somebody if they were black. I can bet some money on that shit. This slave mentality just made me sick to my stomach. Damn, and that is kind of fucked up that she only did 10 years. All she did was 10 years. 10 years. 10 years is not a long time for murder. But the slave mentality, the Amber Guyger case, that right there makes me sick to my stomach.